North Dakota Spirit, the campaign for UND. Welcome inside the Ralph. I'm Josh Morton, and it is fitting, Brian Faison, that we are standing by the Legacy Wall, where we recognize difference makers for UND athletics. About 90 names on that wall behind us really is indicative of the support that we have for the athletic department.
Absolutely. It's fantastic. I've said this all along in my 3 years here. There's something special about North Dakota, and this is emblematic of that exact thing. These people have committed major financial resources to help us in the transition to Division I, but also to support particularly the hockey program that currently is Division I. So it's a fantastic statement. We've got a long ways to go, as you might expect with this, but the reality is without the student athletes, we don't have a program, and this helps us make sure that we've got an opportunity to go after the best and the brightest to come to UND.
And this wall represents donors who have given, made commitments of at least $25,000 above to endowments and impact scholarships. And it's nice to see some familiar names on this wall and a lot of names of former student athletes who are giving back.
Yeah, and that's another thing that's really very special here is how helpful our student athletes, our former student athletes, have been. That's not the norm across the country to see your student athletes really step up the way they have. And I guess one of the better examples of that is football, which arguably for some would be one of the more problematic donor areas for a given program. Here, it's off the charts. In fact, they've helped us accelerate the transition process to Division I scholarship support, going from what was, I guess, 36 scholarships at the Division II level to get up to 63. So, we're very appreciative of the support and the commitment that they've made.
Very crucial. And back in October, we launched North Dakota Spirit, the $300 million campaign, which sounds like and is a lot of money, but there's a room for everybody to play in this campaign. Fighting Sioux Club, the Super Gala and Auction, and Super Swings are three ways that anybody can be involved.
Yeah, truly, anybody can get involved at any level, and it all helps. I mean, there's no gift too small, and there certainly is no gift too big to help the program and help our student athletes do the great job they do for the university competitively, but also in the classroom. So, again, there's a lot of great ways to give.
Later on this week, we'll talk in more detail about the Fighting Sioux Club. Third straight year, over $2 million. Really amazing. 2,300 members from all over the country, funding about half of the total scholarship bill for athletics.
Did we finally get that one in New Mexico? I know we were hoping to finally get one in New Mexico.
Hawaii is where I'm hoping to go to recruit.
You're going to have to personally do that. Yeah, again, it's incredible the support we get across the board, and certainly to have that many individuals step up on an annual giving basis is so critical for the program, but says a lot, again, about how people feel about UND and particularly our student athletes.
Nice to be able to talk to donors, too, about the true student athlete. Last week, you recognized 244 student athletes with a 3.0 or higher in the fall. Had trouble fitting them in the picture.
Yeah, in fact, we actually had to hold the clock up, and we almost got a technical from the officials. I said that would be a penalty worth taking, actually, but it is exceptional to see and to really visually look at that, really what that is. And we had 244 student athletes that we recognized, and of those young people, 30 of them were at class, couldn't be there, so imagine what that would do. We'd still be doing it.
That's right. And we say championships start with scholarships, and we talk about champions in the community, in the classroom, and in competition. Luckily, our student athletes are certainly indicative of that. All week long, we'll have more coming up as we celebrate North Dakota Spirit and how it relates to athletics giving on FightingSioux.com. For Sioux Sports Extra, I'm Josh Morton.